revenge, but we must make sure we pray, we do what is right, that is registering in our large numbers, checking all the mistakes taking place and report to the authorities, making sure that anything that is suspicious we report it and expose it so that terrorism should never hold any root in our nation. Movie number 4. I have a history of 1983. In 1983, we had the most tragedious situation whereby 4 ministers were assassinated and killed at a go. All of you remember, we were told that it was an accident. They were running away to go to Mozambique because they were afraid, because they wanted to rebel against the government. But I want to say something here. Within 2-3 days, the truth came out that these ministers were killed, were murdered. Now, when the new government of democracy came, there was this inquest to find out what happened to these people. The people that went into the dock, the people that were caught by the police, it was people that were given money. It was the juniors, young people that are innocent, that were confessing in the court that I took a nail and put on the head. I did what? The masterminder, until now, nobody knows him. And I want to say here again, those of you who commit these crimes, you are living with ghosts. Each and every house, each and every room, each and every step that you make, you are moving with the ghosts of those people that you killed. Now, let history not repeat itself. Let not history repeat itself, because you'll be sleeping, you'll be living with the same devils that you are causing. Because the people that you are going to kill, you live with their ghosts every time. While your bosses, your masters, will live in peace, in exile, or they'll be under pension. We urge the utopian generation. We urge Muvi. We urge patriotic citizens. Don't be used by people that are using power to molest, muzzle, abuse, and kill others. At the end of the day, good leaders, they save the nation. They don't save their self-interests. Movie number 5. We know that 200 million kwacha has been set aside to terrorize people, particularly those that support opposition parties. Muvi Rachilungamo wants to say, you must be the brother's keeper. Every Malawian, wherever you are, if you are in the Loma Belt, you hear that there's a plan against the Chewas, report. If you are the Chewas, you hear a plan that is a plot against the Yaos, report. And I want to say something here. As we speak today, DPP and UDF are in love. But this love, is it going to last? Are we not going to see some people breaking away and start talking bad of the other within? That is where Malawians will know that we don't need to be stupid. Because the marriages that are taking place here, it is political marriages. Not community marriages, not national marriages. It is an agreement, and if the agreements are not met, if their conditions set are not met, you find people getting out. But those will be the same people that are telling us that let's go and support those one. Let's go and support this one. Once their agreement, if I say agreement, I'm telling you about their personal interests. Don't be cheated. Their personal interests, the moment their personal interests are not given or met, you see them flocking out. And instead they'll come back to you and say, let's go out. This one is bad. Let's go out. This one, I cannot work with him. But when they're going in, they are telling you that let's go together. Now, Malawians, let us leave Latvians go into the bush themselves and let them come back themselves. They should leave us in our villages and cities and towns and locations, because we don't want to play the very same game that they are playing. Because of that, I want to talk to the Eastern region. I want to talk to the Southern region, particularly the Loma Belt. Don't be misused. Because the agreements being made, you may not benefit. How do citizens benefit? We want a government that will make roads, because in that road I will drive in, I will go in, you will go in. Let us have a government that will build hospitals, that me and you, when we are sick, will go there. Let us look for the government that will provide services. That is education, health, development, infrastructure, and care, including social security. If that government can avail itself, that is a government for us to go, because you will not receive the money in your pocket. I will not receive money in my pocket, but I will receive development. I will receive service, and that service will be for everyone. It will be a blanket service. That is the party that we must follow. But this thing of just following, and when you are there, they are telling you that go and spill blood there, go and cause what? You will remain with blood in your hands when they, the masters, are enjoying in their sofa, in their comfort zones. So I urge you Malawians, I urge you citizens, I urge you fellow Malawians all over the country, don't be bought, don't be used. Malawi should be a better place when a Yao, a Tonga, a Ngonde, a Chewa, a Manganja, Magololo, Tumbuka, Ngoni, Nyakyusa, Ngondes and Lambias are united the way we were, or more than before. But when we are divided, these effects, the seeds that they are planting for us, we are going to bear consequence in the next 5, 10, 15 years. Now, I believe Muvi has opened the eyes of many. Let us not be used. That is what I wanted to say today. And in concluding, we were having a point that we should have question time when you citizens, when you Muvis should be able to contribute what can be the best for us to have a better Malawi. So it will be a bit difficult because we are planning that. So maybe we can do that now because the movie is coming, skipping a day, then the other day is coming. So we can do that. But we want to announce something. It seems like Malawians are now leaving from South Africa to go to their country. We wish you, those of you who have good transport, move well and get the papers from the embassy so that you can travel back home. Those of you, because I was called by someone, he says in Mpumalanga, that 2 or 3 Malawians were caught in a farm stealing soya beans. A white man, the owner of the farm, catch that young man or those Malawians. When they were asked, these young Malawians did not even go further. They just kneel down and say, you better kill us, but we cannot do otherwise. And this white man, we should say God should bless him, he just instead gave them money to go and eat food. This is pathetic in as far as the nation is concerned. We need to do something. We need to do something as a government and all the people of Malawi. Let's do something to support our people here. They came here, they came in South Africa, they came in Namibia, they came in Botswana for the sake of survival. Now, if things have changed, not because of their own will, but COVID-19, let's support them so that they can return back home. They shouldn't suffer in foreign lands. In finishing, I want to urge government of DPP that we know we have heard that money is gone, there's no money at all anywhere about COVID-19, but there's medicine in Madagascar. They call it COVID, C-O-V. The medicine has been found. Other countries that does not lick the feet of the Western world have gone to buy the medicine. I ask you, the President, Mr. Mutharika, and I ask DPP that this is the time of putting money together to go and buy that medicine, because our children want to go to school. We were talking about the radio programs and others, but now there's no need for that. Just go and buy tons and tons and tons of that medicine. Put in our schools. When kids come there, they should drink. Then we can open our country again. We can go back to economy. We can now restart our lives. That is what I wanted to say this evening. Fellow citizens, you are great. But I want to say something. Fear is a sin. We are going to die once. We won't die twice. But greater are those people that die through death once than dying several thousand times in stupidity. I'm Commander-in-Chief Sanders Juma. That is my name. Muvi is talking. Hell, Muvi, hell. Hell, Muvi, hell. Thank you.